Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very delayed episode of Saturday Morning Comics, the only show that believes Batman wouldn't survive a day in rural Ohio. As always, I'm joined by my co-host Fanboy
Hello.
and Spawn.
Howdy.
Today we'll be talking comics, Batman, more Batman, and maybe some Batgirl. Fanboy, why don't you kick it off with the comics you've read in the past couple weeks?
Well, yeah, I'm only gonna mention like two comics from last week I really wanted to talk about. One is Godzilla Infinity War. It's wrapped up, and damn, this issue was fun. Like it picked up again.
It only took it 5 issues to pick back up.
I mean, like issue 3 and 4 were like meh, but this is just like it's back to that dumb fun again
Mm-hmm.
because of Doom basically saving a baker. And he's like, I need you to bake a delicious cake. Why? Because he needs to give it to Man-Thing, for the multiverse, stop Godzilla. And it's just dumb fun now. I can't wait for Godzilla conquers the multiverse. Conquers the multiverse. Like, let's keep this, like, dumb of an idea going.
Mm-hmm.
And another issue I want to bring up is Spider-Man, which I don't know if you guys, saw, but this is going to be a spoiler. People at home, you have a whole week to read it. Now I'm going to spoil it. Well, most likely the ending, because, you won't believe it. Uncle Ben and Aunt may or may not have a son.
Oh, brother!
Why?
Which one? Which line is it? Because at this point, there's 2 lines. Is this the main line?
Spider-Man. Yeah, this is the
Okay.
main line. Why?
Because that felt like some shit Dan Slott would pull.
No, Dan Slott's better than this.
Is he?
I don't know. I mean, I like his Fantastic Four run. But,
His Spider-Man, the start of his Spider-Man run was pretty peak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, that's the thing now. But yeah, that's the 2 comics I want to mention this week. I mean, last week.
Okay.
But I don't want to mention, this week's comics too.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off, the biggest crossover since Godzilla, Jay and Silent Bob, Days of Future Past.
This book was really good.
I was surprised. It was like, wow, this is really fucking good. like it feels like a love letter.
Yeah.
To on the view skew. Well, at least at the beginning, as Brody and the other characters. And oh god, Kevin Smith, why did I sit on 616, man? Why gotta make it canon? No. Listen, we have Godzilla, Conan the Barbarian, Rom the Space Knight, and I feel like there's other few crossover characters that are canon, in the main Marvel canon. And now we got to put Jay and Silent Bob in.
Yep.
You know what? Why not?
And effectively made Dogma canon.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a good
Wait.
one. I love that, man.
Wait, I have a question about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
If Dogma is canon, okay, I haven't seen Dogma, so I could be completely wrong. Dogma has Loki, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has a version of Loki, yes.
A version of Loki. Is that version of Loki then canon to Loki Laufeyson?
No, I don't believe so.
Just don't think about it too hard.
They kind of lean into Loki being a trickster in Dogma, but I don't ever think they flat out say he's a Norse god or anything.
I know, I haven't seen Dogma in years.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty good. Kevin Smith surprised me. And I want to mention, Daredevil here. And my god, the ads are terrible. They literally promoted the same book 3 times. 3 times. It's like, we get it. There's a new X-Men event coming, but like another
TNX.
book, like Punisher or Spider-Man.
Quite literally, Cyclops jump scare. I don't know who the artist is who's doing the covers for it. A little shade to you, but like, my god, you make Cyclops' chin humongous.
He looks like the Crimson Chin.
He does.
Covered by Care Andrews or Carrie.
Honestly, I like the variants for the DNX covers.
I just
There's
hate
a
that
cool
there's,
Scotty Young one.
you know, to riff off you,
Mhm.
fanboy. I just hate that it was 3 ads for the same book, and the final ad for the book was the goddamn blind ads.
You gotta get the blind bags. I mean, seriously, like it's terrible. And you know what's funny? The X-Men book I read this week barely has any ads.
So like, are you guys still on board with this series? Because I've been kind of not really on board. I read issue 3,
Of
and I
what?
still of
Oh,
Daredevil,
Daredevil?
and
I
I'm still
like it.
just not. I don't. It's not my jam.
I think, as the resident Hornhead, I think it's a very different direction to take Daredevil as a character, because you have him as a law professor, which is just a genius idea that I'm surprised they haven't done yet. And then you have this villain Omen, who's it's specifically stated he's after Daredevil.
He's after.
All right, he's after Matt
Murdock.
Murdock. He's
Yeah.
after Matt Murdock, and not Daredevil. So there's that interesting. I like the angle with the cops, and then in this issue, spoilers, but it's pretty.
It's on the cover.
It's on the cover. Spider-Man shows up and he's talking to Matt about how his Matt's radar is like freaking the fuck out, and I think that's also something very interesting that could be handled. I understand the criticisms that are coming. I definitely have been seeing it, but I don't know. I think so far it's very good to me. I think it's a very classic Daredevil story, but I don't think it's anything I haven't just. Besides Omen, I don't think it's anything I haven't seen before, but I'm fine with that.
I just hope they never let Stephanie. We'd love to have you on, but I don't want you to write Spider-Man.
I kind of like the way Spider-Man was written. I'm not going to go in the cap.
I mean, I wouldn't mind her writing Spider-Man at this point.
Well, you take anybody except for Mark Miller.
Oh, I hate that guy so much. That guy just grinds my gears, man.
Anyways, Fanboy, what else did you read?
I'm gonna mention, two more books, maybe 3. Who knows? Bleeding Hearts, dude. Dennis Camp, man, I love that guy more than Mark Miller.
Shout out Dennis Camp.
I saw some. I don't know if you saw this on Fanboy, but there was a thing on Twitter from one of the guys. I've linked a few of his posts in our group chat before, but he owns a comic book store, and he said this really confused me. He said this was the Penn Ultimate issue or whatever, meaning the second to last issue. But I looked it up, and I don't think that's the case.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen like the posts of that.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure they're doing more. What is issue 5? They're like doing issue 7? Last time I checked on Comic
yeah,
Geeks.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know where that came from. That people were saying that.
I mean, hopefully it's doing well in sales.
I think it is. Yeah.
Because I love the world building in this.
No, this issue was just brilliant.
Like, I just hate the ending, not because it's bad, because I want more.
Yeah.
Like, Dennis Camp, here to go. And the final issue I'm going to bring up is not a crossover, which just ended this week. Archie and Army of Darkness. And honestly, I like it. It's fun.
If you think it's going to read well in trade?
Most likely. I feel like that's most miniseries are better reading, just binge it. Just that. And I wouldn't mind they do another crossover with Archie and Army of Darkness or any other horror IP.
I would love to see Archie meet Michael Myers.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that.
I'm surprised they haven't done. Well, I know the rights issues, but like a Crystal Lake Archie thing.
Honestly, that sounds fun. I mean, they kind of did something like that in a one-shot horror comic called Camp Pickens or something like that.
Speaking of horror and crossovers,
nice segue.
There's a Have you guys seen the Godzilla horror book that's on Last Call this week?
Oh yeah, I just ordered
Yes.
it. I got the the Halloween.
I
cover.
also got that Halloween cover. It looks so good.
I
I mean,
yet
it looks
to see
tough,
that
man.
cover.
What'd you say, Max?
I've yet to see that cover, sadly.
Oh,
Well, I have
it's
to show you right now.
yeah, it's beautiful. I didn't even read what the description of the series is. I just saw that cover and I'm like, I need it.
I kind of read the description. I think it's connected, or like some like prequel to the other Godzilla comic they're doing. It's kind of like the Ultimate Universe. Basically, Godzilla has its own like comic universe. It's kind of like the Ultimate Absolute Universe. I haven't read it yet, but I will soon.
It's called The
maybe.
Horror of Godzilla.
Okay, I just sent the cover in the group chat.
Well,
It looks so good.
I'm taking a big right now. Live reaction, guys.
Here it comes.
Oh, this is clean. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice.
But was that the last book you wanted to bring up? Was Bleeding Hearts?
I mean, unless someone wants to mention Ben 10.
Yeah, issue
I didn't read
2
it. Though.
felt like a good old nothing burger.
I could see why you would say that. I don't know. It is kind of slow. I feel like they're building up, slowly to, I don't know, like the origin of Ben.
Well, they're it feels like they're rewriting episode 1, but at the same time, it's taking so long to progress.
Has Ben transformed yet?
Yeah, like 5 times.
I mean, he did it last issue.
Okay.
He did it in this issue. I would say, like, I wish they pick a different artist.
God, Cannonball's design was garbage.
I saw that cover yesterday, like at the comic book store I'm going to, and I was like, "Ugh."
Yeah, you should see it in the actual comic. It looks worse.
I did not want to pick it up. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I think I'm still gonna stand on my stance of
I might give it like a couple more issues.
I hope
mean,
they make a
it is-
Generator Rex comic.
I would buy that in a heartbeat.
I feel like the artist for Ben 10 would do way better in that.
Yes. More body horror.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's okay. I might give it like a few more issues in.
That's how I'm feeling.
It's a different Ben 10, what we grew up with. I will admit that. I mean, let's just see how it is, But yeah, that's all I read. Want to take it on Spawn?
Yeah. So I'll start with Daredevil because we were talking about it earlier. I think it's a pretty solid issue. Again, I understand a lot of the criticisms and just feelings towards the book, but I really like it. I think, I really like how Phillips writes Daredevil and Matt. I think they're both unique characters, each as two sides of the same coin, but also as their own. It was nice to see Spider-Man. He got to quip a little, and Daredevil was. I love the line that Daredevil said. He's like, "Who doesn't think I'm funny? Is it Jessica Jones? Of course it's Jessica Jones." And I that made me just chuckle a little. I really love Omen. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I think Omen's such a great, cool, and just interesting villain. I'm very excited to see that be fleshed out more. And I want to say, just like shout out the team. I mean, the art in the book, Lee Garbert, man, he just so many good panels, and like I'm looking at the cover A I bought yesterday. Such a good cover. Such a great cover. So I read Daredevil. I read Absolute Catwoman. Did anybody read Absolute Catwoman?
I didn't.
No.
It's a Catwoman book.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, nah.
I mean, it's interesting to me so far. I'm interested to see where they take it. Especially, do you guys care for spoilers?
Sure.
No, I don't really care.
So the end of issue 1 ends with so Catwoman's being hunted by this assassin, and she's revealed to be Cassandra Cain, which is why I assume that's why she's getting her own absolute one shot. but I'm kind of interested to see what they do with it. I will say, because we talk about art, the art is fine, but like Catwoman is drawn like 6 different times in like 6 different ways throughout the first issue, and it's super confusing to me. So there's that. What else did you guys read the What If Cyclops?
Absolutely not.
No, there's one if book I'm looking forward to.
Can I say what happened? Oh my god. Okay, so it's What If Cyclops stayed with Madeline Pryor, and like I don't even remember half of the events that happened because it was last week. But basically, the book ends with the world being nuked.
Okay.
Which I think proves to me that Marvel editorial
Is out of ideas.
Cyclops to be happy. So yeah, and then I read Transformers yesterday. Fanboy, did you read Transformers?
Yes, honestly, I don't know how I feel about this book. I feel like half of it nothing happens, but half it does. Like crap happen, but it's like
You just explained Kirkman's writing style to a T.
exactly. But it's not like Void Rivals where it's like nothing happens. Like there's crap happening in Transformers.
So I feel like okay, big huge spoiler. If you haven't read Transformers, you're a really really big fan. Skip ahead a little. If you're still here, Transformers ended in the issue with the reveal that Starscream is alive. Starscream. We all thought Starscream perished after Megatron shot him during that giant battle. This is a very risky decision, in my opinion. I think Starscream is written really, really damn well in Transformers right now. I think he is one of the best written characters. I love how evil he was, and I love the death that he has. Kirkman, and I feel like he's going to fuck it up, so I'm saying it so he doesn't. If Robert Kirkman makes Starscream evil, I think that sales are going to go down in the book, and people are going to get mad. If Kirkman keeps Starscream as good, I think it'll be fine. I think some people will be upset. Despite the point we're in a dilemma as fans, because as for me, I don't know if it's the best idea to bring back a character that we all thought was dead. So yeah, that's my thought on Transformers. Besides that, I thought it was. I think stuff happened. I like everything with Optimus, but then everything else I don't give a shit about. So
that's how I feel. But I will say something about Starscream.
yeah, hit me with it.
I don't like him. He's so annoying in the original cartoon and the Ghostbusters and Transformers crossover comic.
He's too villainous.
I kind of like that he is. It's there is that thing about Starscream where he's like, no matter what depiction of Starscream you get, besides a few here and there, Starscream will always be a consistent evil force in Transformers. And I think that's very interesting. And I think what Daniel Warren Johnson was doing with Starscream as a character, making him just a full-blown sociopath, just was killing for the sake of killing, was great. Also, Starscream, here's another thing of why this is such a big thing if Kirkman fucks this up. Starscream has basically set off the G.I. Joe comic. He set off the DVD series. He set off Energon being accessible by Cobra. So there's Kirkman better not fuck this up, is what I'm saying.
I wish Dara Johnson would stayed on.
I wish he did too. I think I would have very much been interested to see what he would have been doing. But that happens. We love you, Daniel Warren Johnson. Please come on the podcast. And the last book that I'm going to talk about, because it's always peak, it's always banger. Matt Fraction's Batman issue 10. Say it with me, Anthony. That should peak.
Peak. Yup. Last page might be one of my favorite pages of all time.
I was reading my comic last week, and my dad was sitting next to me, as he does while I'm reading, and he looked over and he saw that last page because he wanted to flip through it after I was done reading, so I gave it to him. He looked through it, he saw that, and he was like, that's fucking cool. Because it is. And side rant for a second. Fuck you, Twitter, for saying that Man for Action's Batman is not good. You guys are dumb as shit. If you don't think it's good, you guys are LARPers. Suck balls. Anyway,
It is a good run, and it's my
It's-
first Batman run too, so
It-
it might be biased. Yeah.
nah, I think what Matt Fraction is doing with the character of Batman is by far some of the most interesting things he's done that mainline Batman has been through in the last 5 years. Yeah, okay. Listen, I gassed this book up, but I can see that there's some, small things that are not the best. But that's fine, whatever. That's small things. Overall, it's an amazing, amazing series, and it's so good. And I'm so happy that this is like this is a monthly read that we all get to experience. I really, really like it. I'm excited to see what happens next. That last panel is going down in history as peak gas shit. We love you, Matt Fracture. We love you, Batman. Anthony, what did you read?
You missed one issue.
I didn't read Iron Man.
Oh, I was gonna say the father of Kal-El.
Oh yes, I did read that. Okay. Thank you. I picked up. What's the book called? Superman, Father of Kal.
It's Superman, Father of Tomorrow.
Father of Tomorrow. So I picked that up because our good friend Anthony was like, "You should read this," and I picked it up because I was in the comic book store, and I picked the cover with Crypto because my mom really liked the dog, really likes Crypto, and she was like, "You should get that one." I was like, "Okay." Side of it aside, I really like it. I think it's always interesting to see how they'll do Superman Elseworld stories because with Batman, for example, it just it's Batman, but let's put him in 1865 or he's a vampire. With Superman, there's a lot of interesting things you can do. And now you have, on top of that, you put Jor-El as your main focus. And I think he's such a, just off the start of the first page, he's such an interesting character you want to follow. You feel his highs, you feel his lows. The art in the book is super phenomenal. And so I definitely will be picking up the rest of the issues. Anthony, once again, thank you for recommending me this. But it's really, really cool. I really like it. I'm very excited to see what happens next. Anthony, what did you read?
This is gonna jump all over because I kind of mixed my piles up. But Dork issue 5, it's very good. Dork's always amazing. Let's see, we got Barbara Gordon Breakout issue 2. That was really good, very nice. We got Century issue 4. Now this series is one of my favorite series that Marvel is doing right now, even if the art is garbage. I really like the perspective that they bring to Century, and it's a real tearjerker. Not my tears, but I'm sure somebody.
Because you have no soul and you don't cry.
Next, Emperor Aquaman issue 18. He crosses over with Hal Jordan. Excellent. You know what? We're ripping out spoilers. The S in Saturday Morning Comics stands for spoilers. And Hal and Aquaman are trying to escape this security company, I guess you could call them. And they're flying. What's that?
Are they a PMC, private military company?
No, it's like the Green Lanterns, but they have the exact same logo as them. It's just turned sideways. And
okay.
Yeah. Anyways, while they're being chased through space, they're like, oh, we can't call for help. They're jamming our comms, and Aquaman just goes, all right, enough's enough, and then just creates water in space, starts making it rain, and then turns the rain into ice, and crashes it into every single ship. It just blows up every ship.
How OP is Aquaman at this point?
Oh, he is probably one of the strongest of Justice League members at this point. To the point where Hal Jordan said, "You said you've changed, but I think you undersold it." And he's like, yeah, I can do whatever. And Hal says, speaking as someone who has had that type of power before, you have to be careful. It can be deceptive, make you feel invincible right until it doesn't. And there's a dual panel of Hal talking and him as Parallax.
Wait, you gotta send me this panel right now.
I
I'm so dead ass. Send me this panel.
I mean, I already sent him the Godzilla picture so as well.
Send it my way.
We'll email it to you.
Yeah, it'll come via carrier pigeon. Yeah, it's the last panel says
here.
The last panel says, what if he's right? What if the world what if the danger to the world is me? Like, it's crazy stuff going on, and no one believes me. No one's reading Aquaman.
Well, I'll read it soon.
They all say that.
I'll catch up eventually.
Oh my god.
I mean, it does sound peak. Like, holy
Dude,
shit.
it's so good every single month. I also read Indie Comic Royals issue 3. I'd say it's one of the best indie comics out there. I think there's only going to be 5 issues in this series, so I definitely maybe wait for the trade. But it's about twins that can telepathically talk to each other. It's very good, very nice. Wade Wilson Deadpool issue 5. This series is extremely good, and another series that I feel like is flying completely under the radar because of the preconceived notions of how Deadpool is written. Yeah, it's pretty good for. And the other thing is, like, Deadpool and Aquaman, like, these are $4 books, guys. Like, they're not $5, they're not $6 books. Just pick them up. What else are you doing?
Picking up Robert Kirkman's trash books. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
exactly.
doing.
You're buying Void Rivals instead of Aquaman.
Hey! I took Void Rivals off my list.
Hey, I don't read Void Rivals. I read G.I. Joe. That's a book.
That's the only good Energon book out there. Well, Mask is also good.
I didn't read Mask. I don't know who that is, and I don't. Unless there's big implications to the bigger world, I don't really.
I think there will be. But moving on, I read Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 1.
I read that too.
It was peak.
Kind of peak. I'm not even gonna cap. I had a lot of preconceived notions coming in because I know a lot about Transformers. It's a niche of mine, and my brother really likes it. So I have information off of like my head about shit. Oh my god, what's peak?
The art is beautiful, by the way.
Yeah.
I was honestly surprised. I won't say I'm upset because that sounds harsh, but I was honestly surprised that they brought all of the original cast into the book, as the one lady has died.
Yes.
And to make her grown up and have a child almost seems a little wrong.
Well,
but I get it.
Okay, this is gonna sound. I'm gonna push up my glasses and say actually for a second. So
do it.
This is a thing. It happens in some other MMPR timelines. So it isn't out of the ordinary. It's a little weird, but it's not out of the ordinary.
But I thought the story is good. I'm really excited to see where this series goes.
I'm interested to see what they do with Tommy Oliver, because
yeah, he's like in his own head or whatever.
Yeah, man, he's off doing some jungle shit.
But yeah, very good. I would recommend Iron Man issue 6. You said you
I
Yeah.
haven't read it.
Read it.
Sword book.
Okay, it's pretty good. It kind of strays away from like the arc that we did read for 5 issues, and it's kind of like its own isolated thing because it's a crossover with Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
There's a character
Mhm.
in okay, well, I guess this was in issue 1 at the end, so it's plenty of time has passed. Remember that Cabal at the start at the issue 1, Max, like at the very end with like
Yeah.
Captain America and all them. There's a
Yeah.
character in that Cabal that I have no idea who it is, and I asked Alex, who I work with, who's also like he reads a lot more Marvel than he does DC. He's got no idea.
I'll read Iron Man, see if I recognize the character, but you gotta show me a picture.
It he kind of is wearing like an X-Men style suit and then has a circle on his chest. Like a red circle.
Okay, now I'm curious. He said issue 1 he appears in.
Oh, the Cabal appears in issue
Yeah.
1.
Oh.
I don't think he really does. I'll just send a
Yeah.
picture in the group chat.
It's not Havoc, is it?
I don't know.
Well, I'll take a look at it.
I just sent the picture. It's the guy in the middle next to Cap.
Okay, I'm gonna look to keep.
It's some guy. That's all I know.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
It's very strange.
It's like someone's OC.
But an interesting ad in this book that I asked Alex about because the book's been out forever, but they're putting it in trade, I guess. Or they're reprinting it. The Superior Foes of Spider-Man, which he said is really good.
That's the one with Boomerang and
Yep.
Yeah, that's really
Shocker. Yeah, I mean, I know why they're pimping it. Or they're reprinting it. It's because Boomerang has currently got his own symbiote, so that's cool. He's a hero.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Iron Man continues to be good every issue. Arguably the best thing Marvel's putting out right now.
Next to Captain America, I would say.
On the other side of that spectrum, one of the worst things a company is putting out right now, The Dead Man, DC Next Level.
Was it really that bad?
It was terrible. Like, it is. I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, you're too many words, but like, holy shit. It's just boring. It's so boring.
Well, I think you know what, Anthony. I think you're in the minority on this because I'm looking at Comic Geeks right now because that's a trusted website.
Yeah.
It's got a 4.1 rating on it.
Those are also the same people that have been review bombing Absolute Flash because they don't like Jeff Lemire.
This is true. People that aren't people we know on Comic Geeks, you guys suck. Stop review bombing.
So that was bad.
No, I can see why you could say it's wordy because I'm checking out the back, the latest issue of Bleeding Hearts, and they have a preview of that.
Yeah,
Batman, but
it's just like a nightmare. We got an indie comic from a company. I forget what their Ignition is the company. I just feel like their books are so mid. Like every time I read an Ignition book, I'm like, I don't know if I want more. The book in question is called Bad Thoughts. Issue 1 came out this week. It's about a guy who can pretty much read memories off of alive or dead people. And he's like kind of in like a tax squad that prevents like militias and stuff like that. Oh, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know. A Marvel book that neither of you guys talked about, and I got purely for the Scotty Young cover, was Bishop.
I thought that already came out like last 2 weeks ago.
Nope, came out this week. It was really good. I really liked it. I don't know. Going into this, I didn't know anything about Bishop. But what they're doing seems pretty good, and the art is actually pretty decent for Marvel standards.
Bishop is B.
And the cover is also peak. I'll send you a photo of the cover. Just I love Scotty Young's covers. I don't know if you guys saw the Planet of the Apes versus Predator Scotty Young cover where they're playing chess.
Oh yeah, I put that
I
on my
did.
story.
I did love Scotty Young is just a great artist. Shout out Scotty Young. We would love to have
He's
him
also
on the
doing he's doing God's work on Lobo right now.
Yeah, Lobo's so good.
So yeah, that's all I read besides the books we already talked about. Books next week, not a whole lot. 616 Blind Bag from Marvel for Doom, which I ordered 2 of because I want that Peach Momoka Fantastic Four cover.
Wait, you gotta open them. You'll open them on the podcast, yeah?
I gotta open it. I can open one. I gotta open one in store.
Hear me out. You film one for TikTok and you film one here.
I was just gonna open it at the store. And then we got Absolute Flash issue 16. This is the start of the Grodd arc, which is promising. Absolute Green Arrow issue 2.
Anyway,
By the way, the blind bag was like the only thing I saw from Marvel. Lobo issue 4, which would be good.
it's gonna be peak too.
End of Life issue 5.
Another peak book. Man,
And-
DC has peak after peak after peak.
Yeah,
Absolute
Marvel's
Batman.
got blind bags. And that, wait, what'd you say?
Absolute Batman next week?
No.
Am I dumb?
I don't.
I'm dumb.
Wait, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, it's supposed to be issue 21.
Next week?
Yeah, I'm looking at it on Comics Geeks
The
right now.
week of the 17th, yeah.
Oh, Absolute Batman issue 21.
And Absolute Green Arrow issue 2.
I just
Yeah.
said that.
I know.
And G.I. Joe issue 23.
Let's go.
The only good Energon book right now.
Dude. G.I. Joe.
Uh,
I just want to say, to sing the praise of G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe is so good. Every time I'm like collecting the rest of the back issues that I'm missing. So I go to a comic book store, I get like on the weeks where there's a new issue, I get the new issue and then I get one back issue. Every time I come home, I show my dad and he's like, you know, you got to stop showing me these. I might start reading the G.I. Joe comic. And I'm like, oh my God, Dad, please do.
Imagine if Robert Kirkman took over G.I. Joe.
Dude, fanboy, don't even say that.
I'm just saying.
Absolute Batman does not show up on my League of Comic Geeks for a week of June 17th under DC.
That's weird. It's here. It's coming out
Yeah,
next week. We're gonna see Two-Face and Penguin in the Straw Man Part 3.
Interesting. Yeah, so this is a delayed episode. My internet just decided, no more work last week. So,
Be like that sometimes.
yeah, so I had to fix it. Thanks, Spectrum, for a whole lot of nothing. So, story time.
I love stories.
Yeah. So my modem, which I identified as the problem pretty quickly, it was old at the time. It was like 10 years old. Would randomly just drop my internet speeds to 10 megabytes per second download and 0.03 upload to the point where I couldn't watch YouTube TV anymore. So I call Spectrum. They say, oh, there's interference. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just get a new modem. And they're like, no. We got to get a technician out there because if it is interference and then you're just replacing your modem but putting a bad engine in a new car. And I was like, you know what? I'll schedule a technician. And then I thought about it and I go, nah, I'm going to do it myself. I ordered a new modem, got it set up, no problems. Screw you, Spectrum.
Yeah, I hate that Spectrum company.
Yeah, me too, man.
Always send out guys to my house.
And
So-
Fanboy hates guys.
Did you guys do your stories?
Our homework? Yes.
Your homework? I'm not hearing anything from Max.
I'm still working on it.
Well,
Hmm.
mine's not finished. So...
Mind you,
But I'm ready to present.
I have a reason why I haven't finished.
Okay.
That
Tell
is,
all
I've been
of us.
writing and tweaking my new script that I've been working on. That I sent you, Anthony.
Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, you could add Batman to it.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna rip mine. Because
Rip it.
typically, you know how mine goes. It's longer than they need to be. So I just titled this Batman and then Finn. You know.
Mhm.
I hate the way I typed this out. The comic opens with Batman chasing down the Joker, classic, exclaiming, "Give it up, Joker!" As the Joker hears this, he turns his everlasting smile into a frown and just slumps to the ground and says, "You're right, Bats. I'm tired." And kind of just gives himself up, and they sentence Joker to be executed by the state, so that's cool. Batman like oversees the whole thing because there is like, I did some research going into this. Apparently, there's like a Bronze Age story of Joker hitting the electric chair.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But so Batman's overseeing the execution to make sure that doesn't happen again. And he realizes like he's doing this for real. And Batman kind of flies into a fit of rage, wondering why he's giving up. And Joker begins to go into a speech about like how they've been going on this dance for so long, and he's just tired of everything. And then, proposes a question to Batman about him seeing any supervillains, quote unquote, before Batman became a thing. And that maybe him being a symbol of anti-crime and fear might have influenced people to commit worse and worse crimes. And that all the crimes in Gotham have been because of Batman. As they are ready to execute him, Batman is behind like the glass, the whole glass thing in the
Mhm.
executions, and the Joker looks directly at the glass and says, "Goodbye, Bruce," and then laughs maniacally, right? And then he's dead. They shoot him up with whatever they lethally inject people with. Probably my mom's cooking. Am I right? And
I guess.
for the last time, Bruce hears Joker's laughter slowly fading. Bruce ends up cremating the Joker, so he can't be put in like the Lazarus pit, And Bruce then visits Alfred's grave because in this continuity, he's still dead.
And, what was it from Bane
Yeah, Bane's-
or old
yeah.
age?
Yeah. He just like talks to Alfred's grave, just being like, kind of like Mask of the Phantasm, how he talked to his parents and that.
Great scene.
Yeah, he's just like explaining like, he hopes what Joker said isn't true, but at the same time, he's always kind of felt that way. But he's put enough with his legacy, and it shows like a couple panels of like the Bat family, that Gotham will be fine without him. And he takes off his cowl, and you just see like a very old and tired man. And then the final scene is like him turning the lights off in the Batcave and just walking up the steps one last time. And that's it. It's one shot. And yeah.
Nice.
Interesting. Who would you have, writing and drawing this book?
Probably pre 9/11 Frank Miller.
Okay.
I feel like he would write that pretty well. And then
Sure.
artist wise, who would I do as an artist? Probably whoever did the art on the Jeff Lemire Moon Knight book.
Oh, Greg Smallwood?
Yeah, that sounds right.
For a second there, I thought you said say Jeff Loeb. I don't know why.
But that's my one shot, and then I have like ongoing that I really didn't like do a whole lot for. Is just an idea that I had of Batman as a cowboy. But like he's like grew up in like the Oregon Trail times of the U.S. and like his family.
Hundreds.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And his family, instead of being shot by Joe Chill, I mean, he's, still shooting them, but it's during their journey to the West. And he runs into a cave for safety, and that's the bat stuff. And then they're rich because of oil. And he's just essentially like a Wild West vigilante, kind of like Jonah Hex. And most of his villains are just like corrupt mayors.
No, that's cool. That's cool, man. But I would definitely pick up both of them. I don't know if I would really. I'm just. What's the idea behind pre 9/11 Frank Miller writing your book?
I just think he would kill that. Like, just a really dark and upsetting story.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think he would. I think he would cook there.
No. You know what? Your story, you decide. Not my first choice, personally. But you do you, man.
Nice. I don't know. I would like a cowboy Batman story.
I looked it up because, like I said, I did some research, and the closest thing I could find was like a issue 4 of 6 of some miniseries that Grant Morrison did.
Is it where Batman was in time?
Yes.
Batman, the return of Batman, where in every issue, because Batman is sent back in time because of Darkseid's Omega beams because of fucking Final Crisis. Every issue is a different Batman.
Yeah, that's the closest thing I could find, and I'm like, that's not really what I'm going for. Because he teams up with Jonah Hex and everything. It kind of gave me Booster Gold New 52 vibes when I was reading about it, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a very interesting story. They just needed a reason to bring back Bruce Wayne, and that's what they decided on.
Fanboy, what's your story?
Okay, I thought, I was like, why not do an absolute Batman Beyond?
Okay.
Okay. So I have 2 roles I put for myself. One, no Joker. He's dead.
Okay.
Dead.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
He's dead in my story too.
Look, I'm not gonna remake Return of the Joker. Okay.
Peak movie.
That movie's already good enough.
Peak movie.
And
we're good
there.
Yep.
Okay, and 2, I'm not caught up with every absolute title, so I'm not trying to break any canon. No retcons. I mean, if I did, sorry, not sorry. I'm not
by making spoiler fanboy, by making this the Batman and Beyond timeline, you're going off the assumption that Absolute Universe has existed for like 50 plus years at this point.
Look, it's set far in the future, but not that far.
Well, it's farther than you think because Batman Beyond is that Bruce Wayne. Is that not the same as the animated series Bruce Wayne?
Well, I was going to say Bruce is dead.
Right, but at the same time, Bruce is like 35 in the animated series. Brother's 20 something in Absolute Batman.
Yeah,
Look,
dude,
look.
that Bruce Wayne is younger than me.
Look. Okay, Bruce and Joker are dead.
Yeah.
Maybe Superman, but it doesn't matter right now.
Just throwing some shots on Superman.
Hey, I love Absolute Superman. Anyways, okay. So, yeah. You know, panel 1, you know, you see Neo Gotham, you know, with you know, Rain. You gotta give that cyberpunk feel to it, you know. And, you know, with it, you know, we have a group of Joker, you know, gang members, you know, fighting, you know, bang gang members. You know, I thought, hey, that'd be cool. You know, each gang, you know, representing Batman's villains. You know, like you got these two guys fighting, and some Joker gang member was like, "Oh my God, he's here, the Batman." And you know, the other Joker was like, "Dude, that guy's dead. You know, he's gone." Then right behind him, boom, Batman Beyond. Then we're gonna do a little flashback. You know, we're at this like you know building where Terry was working. If you remember in the original DCAU, you know, he's a clone of Bruce.
Which is dumb.
Which, yes, I will admit that's dumb, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different here.
Okay.
There's you know multiple Terrys, you know, like young children, you know, trained to be the Batman. Because well, what this company's doing, they're trying you know rebrand Batman. You know, like we gotta bring Batman back, not because it's good, but it's good for business. That's why they're doing it. They're trying to train, you know, all these little Terrys to be the perfect Batman. No mistakes made. Like if there's one mistake, boom, he's gone. He's dead. Sorry, not sorry, kid, but you're not Batman.
Wait, I have a question, Fanboy.
Yes.
And you're allowed to get mad at me. I just want to say this in advance. Is this not just Alchemax from the 2099 universe?
Honestly, I didn't think of that until now. If you mentioned it, I guess. I mean, Batman Beyond is 2029 kind of similar, but kind of not. You know, they're both in the future. Anyway, the you have these two scientist guys. One, you know, is Blake. You know, that turns to the skeleton in the show. You know, that's basically treats all these Terry clones, you know, like trash. You know, like they're things. They're not human. Then we got you know Warren. You know, Terry's dad. Well, in the original show, you know, his dad. And he, you know, he treats each one, you know, like his own son, which may or may not be from his DNA. We'll get to that later. But then we go back to the present and we see, you know, a Bane member, you know, juicing up, trying to attack Terry, and Terry's, you know, doing a quip here and there and slices his tube up. And you hear police sirens, you know, coming. And, okay, we're almost done with this. Look, I have work, you know, like I get tired. So trust me, I will write more. But you know, Terry, you know, goes back to old Gotham, which I will admit I kind of stole this from Spawn, you know, for you know the Spawn TV show where he lives with a bunch of homeless people. Because you know this Terry escaped the you know the building where he's from, and he crashes. You know, at the movie theater, you know, you see an absolute Batman, and also I do have this fun Booster Gold Easter egg where it's just a old Booster Gold, you know, with a full beard, telling everybody that and a world is coming, time is running out, which connects to my absolute Booster Gold one shot, and then boom, that's all I wrote. I wrote more, but that's about it.
Fanboy, who do you see writing and art on this book?
One, me writing it, you know.
Sounds a little vain.
Well, I mean, I'm the one that wrote it, not Paul Dini, but I would like Paul Dini's like approval. I would say.
Who wrote the actual Batman Beyond comics?
I
Uh,
don't
the-
remember.
Which ones? The original ones that were connected onto the show?
I don't know. See, there's a at our store we have a Batman Beyond compendium, but I don't know what that covers.
If it's a Batman Beyond compendium, then it's probably the one from the late 2000s. I don't know who wrote that, but I know which compendium you're talking about. Because it's not. I don't know. I know that the original Batman Beyond comic that was that was an adaptation of the show
Yeah,
was written by Hyler J. Batter,
yeah.
which was just an adaptation of the original series to begin with, but I believe that it made its own thing. It started to do its own thing, but it only lasted 6 issues. So
It looks like the Batman Beyond 2.0 was actually written by Kyle Higgins.
yeah, so that one was
Good
written by
writer.
Kyle Higgins, which is really good. Recommend that.
Batman. So the compendium that we have is the Batman. It looks like whatever series, Batman Beyond 2010, which is written by Beechin.
That one's not. That's good. That's good.
Adam Beechin. Yeah. Oh, there's definitely a market for Batman Beyond, I would say.
I mean, I think just Anthony. I don't know how much you like Batman Beyond, but I mean, me and Fanboy are we grew up with Batman Beyond and Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker, and that's I know every time Batman Beyond appears in anything, I try to get it, and he was recently really really big. Batman story was Batman Beyond Gotham with the or Beyond the White Knight with by Sean Gordon Murphy, which was an interesting depiction of the character. So yeah, he's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Batman Beyond.
And the artist I would like is someone who does Radiant Black. I don't know who his name is, but I think it would be perfect for my absolute Batman Beyond book. Scott Snyder,
Mhm.
if you're listening, I'm right here. I could write it.
I'm right here.
All scripted.
Jim Lee, Jim Lee could give me a call.
Shout out Jim Lee's Absolute Sketches.
Shout out those absolute
yeah,
sketches.
those are
Oh my
really
God.
good.
Wait, actually, one other shout out. Shout out. Have you guys seen the Dan Moore cover yet for Absolute Batman issue 22?
No, I
Uh-uh.
haven't.
Oh my God. Wait. Okay. Since we're sharing art, I gotta. Oh my God, Jim Lee. Art. Dan Moore, your Batman cover peak. I need that in my veins. On one side.
Brett Bean's doing a cover for 22 too.
Fun.
Ooh, that is a nice cover. There's gonna be a foil variant of it too.
Yeah, it's so peak. Yeah, I'll send it to you, Fanboy. Give me a second.
But
I just don't know if it's a retail exclusive or not. I'm gonna be kind of pissed if it is.
It says variant. I don't think it's retail exclusive.
Well, it's gonna be the cover I'm getting.
Oh, it is retailer exclusive. It's $40.
$40 for a single issue.
That's what's
Yeah, but-
listed on Comic Geeks.
It's
I did saw that on Instagram. Yeah. Ooh,
So-
looks so good.
Capullo's not doing the art, or not Capullo. Who's the guy that's been doing it?
Dragon,
Dragata.
Dragata.
Dragata's not the artist listed in this book.
For that issue.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's a guy named Werther Delodera, who is the one that's doing Something Is Killing the Children.
Oh yeah. Oh, then we're in great hands.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, no, fanboy. I agree with Anthony. I think there is a market for Batman Beyond, especially Strike the Iron while it's hot with absolute Batman.
Hmm. I mean,
They canceled that movie.
exactly. Like, I hate Warner Brothers for that.
Hey, Warner Brothers, why do you guys hate money so much? You could have made $1 billion off of a Batman Beyond movie, but you said, no, we're going to cancel it. You guys hate money and you hate fun.
I mean, Paramount also hates money.
Fuck Paramount.
Yeah, so that was our Batman stories. Maybe Spawn will have
Mhm.
one the next time we record.
I will. You guys is my witness, and God is my witness. I'll give you guys a banger Batman story.
We read. We'll start with Great Lakes Avengers. I thought it was pretty good.
I liked it. I just,
It kind of dragged for 4 issues. It's weird to say that, but like, some of the Mr. Immortal stuff, I was just like, eh.
I don't know. It's just there for me. I have no. I read it. I didn't hate it. I didn't really love it, but it's just kind of there.
But fanboy,
Well, I love it. It's my type of book. It's not for everybody, but it is my type of book. Especially Doorman. Love that guy.
Doorman was cool. Doorman was cool.
He got that guy
Um,
killed.
yeah, Mantis,
Yeah, Mantis. Wait, no, it's Grasshopper.
Grasshopper, yeah. Yeah, I thought the like Volkswagen Jetta, I thought that was funny, where that's like their car or whatever.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know. Like, it's hard to be invested in that book when they really don't. They don't give you anything to be invested in. It just felt like the plot points kind of went nowhere. Or if they did wrap up, they wrapped up in like 1 issue. It's just This was a Dan Slott book. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like Dan Slott's writing.
I think it was okay. I don't know. I really just like. I read it. I read it in 1 sitting.
Yeah, me too.
And I was like,
E3.
this is fine. I like Doorman. Doorman was my favorite character, but I was like, meh. And I think it's just kind of. I think a bit of it is Dan Slott is just sometimes with some of the books he writes, I'm just not invested. I also just was like, I wasn't really invested in any of these characters really, and if for me personally, if I'm not invested in a character, I'm not gonna be engaged.
Fair.
So you don't care if Doorman dies? So you're
Oh no! If one man dies, I'm a riot.
he's getting his
I
own
just
magic
thought-
card.
I thought Squirrel Girl was really annoying. Or not her specifically, but the squirrel.
Oh,
I just didn't need it.
Joe.
Yeah, did not need it.
It was a cute squirrel. Even though it died
annoying.
violently. Were you happy it died?
Yes. Yes, I was.
That's like the death in Marvel has next to the
I
original
won't-
Captain Marvel.
I will say it's not the worst thing we've read. So, there's that.
I would agree. It's not the worst thing. Again, it's just there. I put from everything we read, I put this right next to the Colossus book.
I was
disagree.
thinking closer to Life Story, like a little below Life Story, than closer to Colossus,
That makes
I
sense. Yeah,
also disagree. I think
Where
that
would
this
you
book should
put
go
it,
to
Troy?
S tier
Okay.
in my personal ranking. Look, I get like this book isn't for everyone, but it's just fun to read. Like I just love these characters, especially Doorman. I want to be like Doorman when I grow up.
Do
I give
you
this.
killed Josh Gad? I heard.
You know what? I did hear that too. I'm
Yeah,
gonna give this 3.5 doors out of 5 doormans.
I'll give it 2.75 doors out of 5 doormans.
I'll give it a 10 out of 5 Doormans.
Okay, I guess that's how math works now.
Yes. Hey, I passed my math
right.
test. I got an F for fabulous.
I'll tell you about that one day, boy.
Let's speak about a better series.
Well, yeah,
Batwoman
well,
New 52.
Batgirl.
Batgirl. Yeah.
Batgirl.
The first 25, the first half of the book of the run.
Mm-hmm. Gail Simone's
Ooh.
around.
Gail Simone's run, peak.
Yep.
Love the way Barbara is characterized. I love the art in the book. I love they just what they were doing with Barbara Gordon was just fantastic. I felt that she's a very interesting character, and I
Mhm.
very much felt that. And then that second half came in, and God, that
Yeah.
sucked.
It was not
Yep,
that good.
It was a slog to read. Where with Gail Simone's half, I was like, oh, I'm so invested. Even with the tie-in stuff like Death of the Family and the Court of Owls stuff, I was like, okay, cool. This is the events that are going on in Gotham, but we're still seeing Barbara's perspective on them, which was great and
Mhm.
fantastic. I just, man, that second half, it sucks. I don't know what they were thinking when they decided to change literally everything. I kind of don't like the art. The story, I don't even remember what happens in half of those issues. And it's just boring. It felt more like a webtoon than anything, in a derogatory way.
Yeah, I have to agree. The second half does suck. And one warning to people at home: do not binge that second half. Trust me. I did it, and I was like, "Yeah, it's not worth it." Not binge. But yeah, the first half is really good. I was surprised. Like I loved it.
Yeah, I thought the whole initial plot point with it's James Gordon, right?
Yes, his
yeah, pretty sure.
son.
Yeah. I thought that whole setup
James.
was phenomenal.
I thought that arc was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially if Barbara killed her brother, or in air quotes, killed her brother.
Yeah.
And Jim is like, "Oh my God, Batgirl's son, no!"
Yeah,
even though he's a cool path.
One of the best moments in that book, in the whole series, I think, is the when she like saves him from those girls. I don't remember what they do, but where at the very end of the issue, she's just like trying to take off her cowl to show, Jim Gordon, like, I'm Batgirl and everything like that. And he's just like, I don't want to know. Well, but like in your heart, reading that, he's aware that it's Barbara. Like,
and it's so heartbreaking.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to divide this review, Gail Simone's run compared to other run.
Oh, for sure, because it's so night and day.
Yeah. I think 4 out of 5. Gail Simone.
Oh yeah,
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 4
4 out of 5. Very like if they ended it after those first like 30 issues, would be up there for me with some of the best New 52 stories. Because and this is something that we will realize with the New 52 besides a couple of series here and there, that they either start out really shit and then get kind of good by the end, or they start out really good and get really shit at the end. And then there's just the whole of being other shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 5.5 or 4.5 out of 5 for me for Gail Simone's run, because it is like I would recommend somebody start there with Batgirl.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, significantly better than Great Lakes Avengers. Let's move on. All
Way,
right, we gotta spin a wheel. We gotta spin 2 wheels. One's our short term, one's our long term. Let's see here.
Well, it lets you share your screen this time.
Maybe.
I mean,
Looks
it's
like it.
fixed.
All right.
Yeah,
We see this?
This is our long term.
Oh,
Yep.
We're gonna get
Flash.
Oh boy.
oh.
Teen Titans New 52.
God, I'm close to that stupid Robin costume.
Let's I just want to pull this up real quick. I believe this went all 52.
No
no.
way. I refuse to believe that.
It has to.
I
It's
bet
called
it
the
did.
52. Or at least the 42.
I looked up Teen Titans New 52 in Infinite, and it gave me issue 52 of George Perez's run. Let's see. It's Teen Titans New 52. Well,
Well,
oh my God! Why? Wikipedia, why do you do this? That's Young Justice. That's not even Titans. Okay, then New 52 run. I believe it did run for all 52 issues, as it ran from 2011 to 2016.
I'll look on the Comic Geeks right now.
Well, I can just look at Teen Titans 2011.
I mean, did 52 started like in 2011?
It's only 41 issues, actually.
Yeah, I'm seeing it right now.
That's still too many.
Oh, sorry, 30.
Still too many.
Oh man, this looks like it's gonna be peak.
It's
And
too many
now
fun
we
issues.
go to our short term, which we only have 22 entries on. It's getting a little low.
We'll get some more books soon.
Um,
Are we reading Peak? Yes! Yes!
So yeah, we can compare this to the Stephanie Phillips run, and you guys will all understand. So
Hey, calm
that's
down,
what
buddy.
we'll be
No.
reading, and
The
I'll
greatest Daredevil story ever written.
I'll probably be asking what we're supposed to be reading at some point.
Teen Titans 52.
Yeah,
Is it segue time?
it's Batman Begins.
Why do we
Dance.
fall? So we can get back up. Batman Begins.
Ooh, this movie drags. Let's talk about dragging.
Yeah, it does.
Some parts. I don't think it drags too much. There's some parts where it drags.
I feel
I
like the
think-
sequels drag more than this movie.
I think this is the best. Okay, wait. I'm gonna start with this. I think this is the best one out of the 3.
Oh, definitely.
The Dark Knight is like a technically better movie. I can say like on a technical level, it's a better movie. But I enjoy all of the small moments in this film. There is just one thing I don't agree with that I will say for later. But yeah, there's parts that drag. I feel I personally felt it a little bit in the second half of the film, or the second act of the film, like in between the stuff of Batman being gassed by Scarecrow, and then like him hallucinating. I felt that was like a little much. And then the stuff with Carmine Falcone was
You mean Falcone?
I'm not saying that. His name is Carmine Falcone. Where he's in where Crane comes to visit him, and he's like, "The food sucks here." So I hope that was
Yeah.
But there's so much good. There's so much peak in this movie. The opening, Bruce in that prison, awesome, so cool.
Mhm.
What do we think of Liam Neeson in this movie, guys?
Thought he was fine. I
Yeah.
I got really confused at one point in the movie with
do talk.
Bruce Wayne returning from college because it was coming off the back of him being overseas, like that stuff, and then they
Oh.
jumped to the past.
The flashback to him.
Yeah, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
No, that was a little bit of a confusing moment. I do love that courtroom scene though. I love like so he reunites with Rachel, and then they talk, and then they come into the courtroom scene. I love that, and then they're in her car, and he's like, "Yeah, I have this gun. I was gonna kill him," and she slaps the shit out of him. And my own headcanon is she slapped the shit out of him so goddamn hard that's why he threw away the gun. We were just like, fuck. I can't let the hose know that. He throws the gun into Lake Michigan because this movie is shot in Chicago, and I won't tell. Nobody can tell me different. I literally lived and walked those streets, so it's really funny to me.
You live in Gotham?
I do live in Gotham, fanboy.
No way.
Anthony, I want to ask you. Actually, I was going to ask you this. When you came to Chicago for C2E2, we did that little walk around I was telling you about.
yeah, it felt like that scene where Rachel drove him to the bottom of Gotham. That is all of Chicago.
Yeah, they literally hit the landmarks. I was like, okay.
No, yeah, the landmarks being the slums. Sorry, I was doing some research on it. Elevators.
Are you talking about the elevator that is under Wayne Manor?
You mean the Civil War elevator? Pre-Civil War elevator? Are you kidding me? Are we being serious?
Dude, Christopher Nolan had it for realism.
Dude, like, what a garbage explanation. Like, I would have settled with Prohibition. They should have said Prohibition, but no. Your great-grandfather ran slaves through the Underground Railroad. With what? An elevator that wasn't even, like, really invented until 1872. 20 years after the Civil War.
I don't know why you're taking this little elevator scene so seriously. It's a guy in a bat costume. A guy in a bat costume doesn't make you mad, but an elevator?
Yeah, well, I guess they have some sort of alternate history where elevators were invented pre-Civil War. Because, like, all that stuff was modern. Like, that was modern steel grating. And there's like, oh, nobody's been down here since the Civil War. Bullshit!
Well, maybe Alfred fixes it here and there. You know, he needs something to do.
I love Lucius Fox in this movie. Shout out Morgan Freeman.
He was excellent.
He's so good at this movie.
His one of his last scene. Well, it was his last scene where he like tells the guy off. And he's like, "Didn't you get the memo?" I'm like, "That's fucking perfect."
Yeah, man, that was peak. Did you? Fun fact, actually, I don't know if you guys knew this. The lake. So in the beginning of the movie, they fight on that frozen lake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
they had one day to they did that all of that in one day, saying, "Oh, we're gonna go back and do it another day." When they came back the next day, the whole lake just like melted.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a Great Lake
No.
Avengers.
Also,
Avenger.
Also that thing. Here's a fact that you should know. Bruce falls into the lake, and then it cuts to him in front of the fire with Liam Neeson, and Liam Neeson's like, "Put your arms in your chest," or put the thing where he says, "Bullshit." By the way, that's a complete bullshit. You should never do that. You should like just move your body just so there's blood pumping. If you keep your body still, then the blood doesn't pump. So, fun fact.
Yeah, I thought Batman also looks so goofy whenever they go when he was in the tumbler and they did the weapons stuff.
Oh, and he leans down.
Yeah.
That is. He does have aura though. Can I just say?
Yeah,
There's a
he
lot of-
loses all aura when he speaks though.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
okay.
I agree with that. Like
I think you guys
hate
are
it.
blown. Here's my hot take, and I'll fight this to the end of my days. I think Christian Bale's Batman voice was it's fine. I don't think it's great, but I think it's
not
fine
fine.
in this one. I think in The Dark Knight it's also fine, but not great. It just gets worse throughout the trilogy.
Like okay, here's what I would do. I would just like just like in the Telltale games, just have a little voice mod on his suit, so it changes a robot or basically like an Arrow.
Maybe I don't disagree with it, but I get
It's
it.
dumb. Like I can't take it seriously when he talks. So
I
she
will
goes,
say-
Rachel.
I think the worst it is, in my opinion, the worst it is the final battle on the train, where he says, "How about this?" and he like throws the fucking whatever he does. I think that's the worst of it. I think when he yells Rachel, I think that's Bruce Wayne, hearing through the veil.
I can't take it seriously because of the
Dude, I can't either. Which, okay, I'm gonna go. This is okay. I'm gonna get to what I don't like about this movie, which is something in the ending that really bugs me, and this bugs me about a lot of Batman media. But Rachel, Bruce is rebuilding his house, and Rachel comes by, and they're like, "We can't be together because Bruce Wayne is the mask, and Batman is the real face. But maybe one day." Christopher Nolan, David S. Goyer, other comic writers out there that I cannot think of, Jeff Loeb.
I was about to say Jeff Loeb.
Maybe I'm an old man. Maybe I just don't understand. Maybe my brain is too small. Bruce Wayne is not the mask of that. Batman is not the true face of Bruce Wayne. The mask is Batman, and Bruce Wayne is the real man, and they're both the same person. There's not any of this bullshit of, "Oh, your mask is Bruce Wayne. You're truly Batman." That I'm sorry, that's bullshit to me, and it's not. It's something that is not. It's inexcusable because we have stories where you see Bruce Wayne through Batman, in all of his calm moments of him either giving a child a battering or talking to his villains. That's Batman, and I don't really like that, and it's something that bugs me. It bugs me a lot every time I watch this movie.
I really hated when she's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "It's not about who I am under the mask."
Wait, no, I love that bitch. Shut up.
No, because it literally ends with her going, "Bruce?"
Well, that's the point. That's the point. His actions are what defines him.
Boring.
You just don't understand good writing. How about that?
Is that good writing?
Yes.
I don't think so.
He literally wrote a Batman one shot, so I think he understands writing.
Yeah. Did you read Batman Finn? Because it's on the New York Times bestseller list in 1989, pre-post 9/11 or pre 9/11.
I will say this.
Frank Miller.
I will say this. I think Batman Begins is I still think, and this is my personal opinion, I think it's a very good Batman film. I think it still holds up really, really well because it's still very enjoyable. I think, Liam Neeson's a fantastic actor. So him as Ra's is just amazing. I think his portrayal in the theatrics as they started the movie, phenomenal. Cillian Murphy as Scarecrow was a peak casting choice. Christopher Nolan cooked for that. And I think it's I still think it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I guess it's okay. I prefer Adam West Batman, I think.
Truly the class.
I prefer Kevin Conroy's Batman.
Oh yes, Kevin Conroy is always the Batman.
Anyone else have a hard time separating Liam Neeson in the training scene to Qui-Gon Jinn?
Well, I think that's kind of the point.
I was like, oh, it's Qui-Gon. He's back.
For a few small seconds.
He got reincarnated.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy to me. I was thinking about this while I was watching. It's crazy to me that Bruce Wayne is holding up Liam Neeson across that mountaintop after the temple burns down.
Yeah.
Just insane. Then I'll ask, as I usually do, favorite moment of the film for you guys.
I like the Tumblr when he first does it, and he goes, "This is coming back."
Okay. Ben, what about you?
I don't know. I like the cargo, scenes, where he's first, trying to sneak up on criminals. I thought that was cool.
Nice. I have two scenes. They're tough.
Oh yeah, and Scarecrow. Every scene with Scarecrow.
Sidebar. I love that Scarecrow tries to scare that kid, and Rachel just tases the shit out of him, and he flees away.
Okay. I hated that scene.
Okay.
Like, they just made him a bitch. I'm sorry.
Dude, they showed that Scarecrow, no matter what, it will always be a jobber.
But any other scene? Pete.
I love. Oh my god, there's so many moments I do love. I love the scene. I love the bit where Bruce is on the plane with Alfred and he's talking about him becoming Batman. I think that's a very interesting. I think that's really good for Christian Bale. I love the Tumblr chase. It's awesome. And I love right after the whole cargo scene, Batman finds that same homeless guy. He's like, "Nice coat," and he dips away, and the guy looks to himself. He's like, "Thanks." I love that. So what are we rating this out of 5 microwave emitters?
Well, hold on. I want to talk about a continuity error real quick.
Dude,
is it
I love talking about
elevator scene again?
But no, we already talked about the elevator. This is another continuity error. They're making the masks.
Yes.
And Alfred says, "Just don't fall on your head." First fucking thing this dumbass does is headbutt somebody. And it doesn't break.
Well, he said don't fall on your head.
Yeah, but he cracked it in his hand.
No, they hit it with a sledgehammer.
Okay, but you don't think Bruce's head is coming at that guy at the force of a sledgehammer?
I don't think it's coming at the force of a sledgehammer.
That really grinded my gears because they're just like, yeah, it's still pretty brittle. We'll have to wait on the next batch. Just be safe and avoid the head stuff. And then he headbutts somebody, and it does nothing to the mask. Get a job, Christopher
It's not
Nolan.
that
You're
big of a
hack.
deal. It's not that big of a deal.
Crashing out. This episode should be called "Crashing Out About Elevators and Masks."
I'm thinking about calling it Batman: The Elevator Struggle. Yeah,
That's when elevator begins.
It's the next one shot.
I just can't. Like, I don't know. I think Christopher Nolan, he's just an idiot.
You know what I think it is?
Yeah, he couldn't get elevators right.
I think
It takes 2 seconds to Google when elevators were made.
I think that this is the best of the Christopher Nolan Batman films because he takes the comic material and he puts it into a realistic setting. And
He's too good for that.
and yeah, because Batman Begins does well, and then he does it a little bit in the next film with like the Joker and Two-Face. But he pushes more realism, right? And then the Dark Knight becomes the Dark Knight, which again, great movie, not knocking it. However, Christopher Nolan then says, I can do whatever the fuck I want, and makes The Dark Knight Rises, which is not a bad film. It's just definitely the weakest one.
Yeah, I mean, he also just casted Travis Scott to be in the Odyssey, so
I will still be seeing The Odyssey.
I'll be
I
watching
won't,
Supergirl in
because
2
I don't like
weeks.
Christopher Nolan.
I will also be
Ooh,
watching
no, that's
Supergirl
gonna
in
be-
2 weeks, and I'll be seeing He-Man. I will be seeing He-Man Sunday, maybe.
I've heard He-Man is really good, and I'm very tempted to watch it.
Have you seen the original show?
Yeah.
Okay, then go see.
But I also it's a house divided thing because I don't want to support anything Jared Leto does.
Yeah, but apparently he's like, I hate that I'm saying
Tell me
this.
about it.
Apparently he's really good at it.
Oh, fanboy. Let me guess your rating. 3 out of 5?
I'll give it like 3.5 batarangs. Wait, no, 3.5 elevators.
I give it I was gonna say I give it about 2.5 elevators out of 5.
It's crazy. I give it 4 elevators out of 5. I really like this movie. I've seen it way too much to the point where I quote half of this movie just like instinctually, which says something about me.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to spin wheel.
You Batman.
Oh, wheel time.
Let's see if I can pull this
It's a
off again.
sequel.
This
It's
is
not on the wheel.
oh, we'll add it.
No. I mean, they tease
It's my life.
Joker. Kind of a Batman Joker.
Oh,
It's the New Frontier.
yay! Or
Oh.
this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
You don't sound too excited.
What?
You don't sound too excited.
Well, New Frontier. I thought it was okay.
I promise there's no elevators in that movie that are gonna piss you
It
off.
better fucking not be. I mean, half the story takes place in 1960, so I'll give them some room there, I guess.
Wow.
But I think that's gonna do it all.
Yeah.
This is a long episode.
Yeah. Nice job, guys.
Join us next time. I won't say same bat time because we've had a problem with that recently. But same bat place, that's always gonna be there. Bye.
Mhm.
Bye.
Bye.